Good evening, Swazi, and welcome to Business Forum. My name is Kanyisile Mambuza, and this is the program whereby we look at different businesses and institutions whereby we get services or products, come show them to you, or visit their premises or their functions. So today we'll be focusing once again on schools. Dr. Epumelele International High School. High school my students are corner, so this is for the matriculant side, whereby we will be speaking to the matric teachers and the matric students. We will also understand where they came from to attain the status that they are currently at, and they will also continue to tell us if they want to elevate with levels maintain a standard. International High School, Stan Academy, in the Lubombo region, but now Stan International, what do they offer? Do they still have spaces in their high school?
I think in 2005. So solo iphumelele isesekhona masicala sacala nge-enrollment yabantu bebala kubo 300 but over the years le bukhanza ukuthi labantu bana bayakhula abazange sebahlale bangakhula ezisikhuluma manje sikhuluma ukuthi lendlela seyithisha seyisonzele kubo 600 yini lo lokubanga ukuthi size sifike lapho sendiwa ngiloko ukuthi kukhona iminyaka lapho khona besingende kahle besingaperform kahle sanela kuthola i-center because besike sasebenza without i-center. Sanela ukuthi sibe ne-center yethu eziphumelele saqala saba serious because manje sesitawungena competition ukuphula isikolo letinene manje lokusho ukuthi sesitawuqala sibona ngeSwaziland wonke. That was 2010 ema results makaphuma aphuma abamabi kakhulu sativela nje sinemahloni nananathi nephuma sihambe. So as teachers, I remember that day, wabuta mamba ukuthi kodwa yini lefuna nikwende to 10 nizame kuchika lelo khona lelendekile leli. So saqala ngale staff ukuqala senta kakhulu lele sikubita ngokuthi staff development, and we tried ukuthi to capacitate the teachers, giving them past papers ukuthi sebawabuka bese bathatha ama structures la kuwo lebo labakudingako bakuhlunga bese kuphume i-test kuphume i-exam. Wasebenzela ngeminyaka wa 2012 saqala saba nema results lamahle both form 5 na form 3, that is 2012. 2013 nakhona kwenteka the same thing. Lokhu kwesize stofika manje 2017. So nga 2017 lokwenteke khona kube kuhle kakhulu because 2017 form 3 sathola 89%, form 5 position 23 utotonke tikolo takangwane yabona kufika chose nje top 30 position yethu 23 kumanzini region sengabona ukuthi sengibani, but masubuka ukuthi as a private school kithi that's a great stride lesikhona kusithatha as a school. So bekungasinto lelula to uze sifike lapho because labantu besikolo kunetinto lebekufuna bese siyatenda besibane ma camp siqale nje ukuthi nge second term sabalala la sikolo nabayi ekhaya. Ufuna labantu banga ekhaya sizame ukuthi sibanikete more information ukuthi you know what, because manje seclassini ngento akasenifundise lo but mase niphumile sale senilungiselela ke manje i-exam because sekuvalwe isikolo azizame silungisela i-exam singanifundzisa senifundise but bese sesilungisela i-exam. Le exam kufuna siqale kuyi-prepare nge-second term, sicala ngale second term sesilungisela i-exam because kufundisa bafundisa kalula abantwana nge-first term ngesikhathi basaqala befika everyone is vulnerable usajabulela ukuthi utaba seclassini kunjani njani uyakhona kumcontroller umende konke, but once wejwayela utawujwayela nebangani bakhe lababi akwadi ukukhuluma sekunetinto la kangasathi thanzi sekunebantu labarong lasakaqala ukudila nabo. So le ngqondo yalombana so uyikhanza seyishona phasi akasakhona ukucabanga ngalendlela becabanga ngayo. Now mawunganaka kahle ama results mafika umuntu ka form 1 noma sithi nje first term uphasa kahle, second term uyaqala une problem so ujwayele bangani nalo msebenzi semnengana so ngale second term ngilapho khona bese sithi ani ekhaya for 2 weeks sizama ke manje kumpreparishela i-exam leta bese icala kuba khona nga-October because nga-October kusuke sekunemaphepha lesaqalile ba so kusitile thina saze safika la so bese ngithi yes bese ngithi ku form 5 Form 5 ma umpreparishela nge-second term ufuna uqale nge-first term because letimvo letiningi lakatendako ngiletimvo letichamuka ka form 4 sekufuna ke manje bese uyambuthi umtshengise lo muntu ukuthi lo munye kende ka choose kabi kulama streams a choose stream lesingeke size simnikise anywhere athi uchoosile so uchoose letifundo takhe ati balance so yatibuta yini ke sota uphuma ubheke phi ngalo ngilapho kungena khona ke career guidance teacher ube nguye lo tawu bese sowenda lokho ola lo ngbo khanza ukuthi lo mbana uyena nje but akade nomyongena noma kudela kade ongena khona lokunye lengaphinze ngikwendlulise sa introduce matric nga 2015 lokusho ukuthi bebaqala kubhala ngoba matric uqala ka grade 10 saba ne class la grade 10 sathi grade 10 na grade 11 so besicala lisiye kubhala ku grade 12 lapho khona nathi saphuma saba kuma top schools saba khasathola 100% lokho kodwana nje kwi-achievement lenkulu ukuthi and simcala matric so we are expecting ukuthi next year kutabe ku more than lokule sikubona yes we introduced matric in year 2015 and we must introduce matric sathola ukuthi batali bayamjabulela kakhulu nalama results akhe ende kwaba kuhle kakhulu labatali bajabula now matric umsika lo mbala matric uqishe uvuleke kakhulu ngoba matric ukhanza ukuthi noma ngabe angathini le ndlela labaphasa ngayo nendlela labafunda ngayo mawufeyile form 3 siyakhona ukuthatha sikufake ka form ubuye lapho ungazothi wende grade 10 grade 11 grade 12 then kuthiwa lo muntu akende kahle ka form 5 siyamthatha simbuyisela ka grade 11 wenda grade 11 wenda grade 12 ulula le syllabus yakhona ayisilukhuni ilula nje i straightforward why le syllabus ivakale ilula le matric noma kumbe ifunzeka matric kunalesikhathi lapho khona labo teacher labake basukela baye khona eSouth Africa bayahamba kakhulu matric akuhlanga bayahamba sebayofundiswa ngale ncwadi le bayofundiswa ngalokuthi labantwana batawubhala njani lo teacher lona uhlala adi lo mntwana uba nelifile lesibita ukuthi une student file nalo thishela le file lelapha kulombala nalo thishela uphinda abe nayo le student file lokwenda ukuthi lo msebenzi lo mbala uyalanzeleleka nalo thishela uyalanzela nalo mbala isikole uyalanzela mabafika laba be Department of Education yase South Africa beta ngasikoleni bafike batho checka le file kulombala kunema dates ukuthi le date le nenda ema test kunema dates ukuthi this date is stabesenda ema classworks and all these things so bo classwork nakhona ukhona la ukuthi mhlakabani stabesenda is classwork mhlakabani stabesenda letinto tonke lento tinto letibhaliwe ukuthi batotendani the syllabus ayilanzelwa kuphela ngilothishe ilanzelwa izilanzelwe ngile Department of Education they know nje ukuthi bantwana basephumelele bangaki labayobhala matric le registration yakhona ukhanza thela umuntu kube beka South Africa lo lokubona namhla sekuba affect abatali ku study permit why ba affecteke kangaka thina le syllabus ya matric ithi lo mbana lona uya register la uphuma thina ngithi lesim register kuphi kule syllabus ungena kule system yase South Africa automatically mabaphanja nje ubalwa abantwana labayobhala matric nalona uyatholakala bekhona kude ma issues abo study permit mase sifika lapho because la kulanzelena is the same thing la kakulanzela and a regulator wethu angithi nje umunye lo ngumnikati wa matric that is UTech so UTech nguye lo thina mase sibhala le exams ibhalela UTech because i center ya matric in Swaziland is a UTech thina labanye senda siyamfundzisa siyamcetha ngoba lenza ukhanza ukuthi close sila ephumelela high school sinaye matric but mase sibhala sonke sesihamba siyobhala UTech because ayilali le exam ya South Africa ayilali esikolweni sakho nase UTech mayifika bayithatha leso sikhathi ayithatha amaphoyisa ayicrossisa le gate yahamba ekuseni liyafika leli phepha alilali lesikolweni lokho ukuthi lama results lesisuke niwabona authentic lo mbani usuka phasile le exam ayihlala nekuhlala nala sikolweni nase UTech ayihlali khona qhamuka nje bayiphuma sayibiyele emuva nabo babuya nayo thina ekuseni sesikhona sibhala lokho ukuthi mina ngam encourage umntali ukuthi akasuke ahlupheka ngokuthi umbala utamnikisa kuphi lesikolo lesiprovider noma lesina matric hamba umthatha umfake khona lo mbala isikolo letina matric la kangwane dinengakhulu le ngikhumbulako maybe I can still mention them I know them ngokuthi laba banayo matric laba banayo matric laba banayo matric thina ezisila simaketha matric sifundisa matric and siyadact naleti kolo lesibuto ukuthi okay lesikolo lesi sina matric lo matric labamfundisako is the same matric lesemfundisako nanathi siyiphumelele wehlukile matric ne IEP thina sendisa matric lower government yase South Africa bese kuthi labanye bendisa ini lower ma private school lower ka IEP then
ingane indzawo enganani khona ka matric ephumelele njengoba sivele ufuna
ngiyaqabanga ukuthi uke wabuka ukuthi sine ama class lesesiwakhile lamanye lokuthi sakhe lama class nje saku specific ukuthi kwa matric at the same time kunesikolo lesisibuild up lesisakhela kona ukuthi vele matric by next year funa bangasabi la sebatha uphuma kithi bambe bongena esikoleni sabo because lama numbers aya ngekhulu then ema spaces asesekhona ka grade 10 11 and 12 grade 12 lekhona sikuthatha mawuqhamuka ku KZN mangabe uthi ufuna kwenda grade 12 ufuna ukuthi uqhamuke ka KZN mawuqhamuka ku Johannesburg shothi Gauteng phinze uqhamuka ku Mpumalanga siqalisa ka grade 11 because utongena kahle kule system eqhamuka KZN ngoba thina masiphala sibhala isyllabus and the same but thina siqhamuka ngelegama la KZN. Coming to the issue of massive staff sethu seyiphumelele laba baka matric baphindze baqeqeshwe akunenzaba lokuthi wa trainwa as a teacher vele unama qualifications akho but matric uyadzinga ukuthi uphindze futhi utholele lunye lwati uzutokwathi umfundisi awumfundisi njengale syllabus yethu le local syllabus bese sithi ngoba umthishela vele wena uyakwathi ukufundisa abantu ofundisa matric uphinde uthathe uye South Africa uyofunda bayakuthatha la kuleli vingile litako bayahamba labanye batabe basehluhluwe noma yes batabe basemkhuze bayowenda ini bayofundiswa nabo ukuthi okuleli phepha leli sibhala kanjena usetha kanjena i-test yethu uyisetha kanje nalabantwana laba in order ukuthi uhambe ubabone bonke ukuthi bayafunza wenda njani yinto vele ndiwabo le basuka lala kusuka nale Department of Education yase South Africa iyeda la babuye le inspectorate yakhona to inspect the teachers lokusho ukuthi nje yinto lelula kakhulu but ikakhulu siyayisithi kubothishela these days le ngeke baqhazele kona ngithi as a teacher noma ngawufundisa kusiphi isikolo it is very important ukuthi uthi capacitate utende ube umuntu longakhona kuba marketable ungasuke ube stereotyped ufune wathi ukuthi ngifundisa imaths lana kunabo maths literacy lokusho ukuthi le maths yakhona yi-maths but kunendlela lethinte nje ngokuthi i-mathematics yanalihlobo bese kuthi nalaba labendabo commerce kunabo tourism umaqedza futhi kuningi kakhulu lokhona lothi mawungithishela uvela ubone ukuthi I think I need this thing kube nabo life science by the time sithi thina ngalapha sinebhayo bona bathi sine life science so le tinto leto bese kuba nabo mercantile law lokusho ukuthi lo thishela uyakhona kwathi ukuthi mase sikhuluma nge-mercantile law iyamsita lo mbana futhi nakhona masangena e-university because ukhanza ukuthi noma ngabe wendi law sekunetinto lese ama-basics so unawo ukuthi yini lefanele kuthakweni so I would say and motivate and encourage teachers ukuthi nabo abafunze batifunze noma ngaba ukho kule sikolo lesi but sesikuthatha kalula nathi mase siku-admita as a teacher seyesikubude ukuthi unayo yini i-background ya-matric uke wamfundisa yini matric mhlambe somewhere else lokho ukuthi bona ukuthi tonke into tiyangedula itolo khansile bebangasithina as private schools bebangasi recognize besingamukeleki bekuthiwa lokho ama private schools but we insisted ukuthi thina as private schools we are here to stay and as I said that ukhanze ukuthi nahulumende uqinisa kazivumela sekasiregulator kanti itolo bekuthiwa ngeke size sibanikete license sagcina siniketwa bo license wangena ekhathi uhulumende wathi no we now support ema private schools lokuthi ke nyalo sibe khona lokusho ukuthi thina kwethu ufuna sishine more than ema government schools because ema competitors ethu thina kuba ngilama government schools ufuna thina sibonakale siseduze le parent itobona kwena njani imfake lo mbana esikoleni ephumelele now itolo lokuthiwa mawuthatha umbana ummikise ephumelele noma ummikisa private school bekuthiwa mthathu uyomlahla umbana kufundiswa private school kwenziwa ini kushiwa all sort of negative things everything lenture bayi-criticize but mase ifikile seyikhona lo muntu bebe sesuyayibona ubona njani awendi ngakuthi ngilendlela lo tawufundisa ngayo letawukwenda ukuthi lama results akho kuphumelele wona lo muntu atobona bese uyathathela into lesiyendako these days ngokuthi in order ukuthi thina sibe nama students angeke sibe nama students masifail siba nama students nalesikolo sibe khona sithubeke ngokuthi kupass la sikhulwe lokusho ukuthi i-competition yethu thina ithi kufanele ukuthi sipass sangaphasi ukuthi side sikole kakhulu uma uthatha umbani umfaka kithi usuke wendlela ukuthi atophasa lo mbani wabona labantwana abaphasile kusho ukuthi the following year the school is there angeke uzukhona la sesikhona khona ngeke sisa-afford kubiyela emuva sifuna sichubeke siye phambili as a school kusho ukuthi understand ukuthi i-difference masithi mletha umbani iphumelele sisho ngalokho ukuthi thina siphinde sibe nguhulumende thina emathuba lo thishela uhlala la uyadi nje ukuthi naye inawo i-time book ukuthi uyile classini noma wende nalo mbane wesikolo is the same thing naye ulandzelelwa ngalo msebenzi because once bafail sitaba nema-problems thina siyiphumelele.
Phumelele International High School. We take you from zero to hero. We boast of excellent results, discipline, excellent laboratories, and qualified teachers. We also cater for students with special needs. We now also offer hostel facilities as well as transport from Babane and Manzini. We will take you from rejection to redemption. At Matapa Eteteni behind Engine Garage, Phumelele International High School.
Hi everybody, my name is Lusanda Manzini. I'm one of the scholars here at Phumelele High School. I'm currently doing Form 5. And what I like about this school is the open environment of the school and the open door relationship between the teachers and the students. I like the fact that you can go to any teacher, be it the director or the vice principal, any teacher if ever you have a problem with whatsoever circumstances that you're facing. And I like the extracurricular activities, the way they handle the extracurricular activities. We're winning at almost every ball game, be it netball, be it soccer, we're winning everywhere, and that's what I like. And I also like the improvement that the school has shown in academic work. I like the fact that we were able to attain a 100% pass rate on the matric stream, and the fact that we were able to attain a 98% pass rate in the SGCSE syllabus. So I like the fact that we're showing improvement in our academics, which means a lot more opportunities for us as students when we finish here at Phumelele High School.
Igama lami mina ngiphila ngiwakanzima sibonga ngihlala la kumathapha lokhu kubangele ukuthi into ofunza la Phumelele ukuthi ngeva ngemfundo letholakala la Phumelele futhi nokuthi lesikufunza ukuthi nekuprofita kangakanani umfana lokufuna kufunza bo varsity noma ukhona kofunza khashana because nawufunza matric uyakhona kuba nema-opportunities lamanenge ukuthi ungene ema-varsities lasemzansi yasitakala le kanjalo nami ngeke lokwangenda ukuthi ngitofunza matric la Phumelele lokuthi ngifuna ukuba nalamathuba lawo empilweni khona lokufunza lekhashane khona nekuthola i-scholarship lapha nalapha because matric ngona labangathi bayamsupporta futhi nasemzansi.
Ngabe kunjani ukufunda matric eclassini as a Swazi student, especially learning
kuyafunzeka ngisho kanjalo ngoba nalabo thishela bethu experience yabo iningi izincumbi yabo bafundisa ngale mzansi so banalo lelwadi nalesilabhas nalokuthi how to tackle those problems nalapha toba kuphinde ukuthi usheshe understand catch up so khona nalokuphasa.
Nyalo besaqhubeka sehle ngemigwaqo sibeke isemabombo lapha eJaneni between Janeni and Semunye. There is located Stan International Academy. Lapha they offer a host of facilities, they offer the best education, they have matriculate programs, and to top it all off, bafundisa nema languages especially in Swaziland. They have Russian, they have Mandarin, they have this language that they speak in Taiwan. In the Republic of China and Taiwan. Now we understand most of our countries now normally offer scholarships for Swazi students, and now you stand a better chance. You are at an advantage if you have already learned how to communicate in Chinese, Mandarin, in Russian. You get what I mean? So Stan International Academy, do they still have spaces for enrollment? Do they still want people to come and register for their education?
Isasasa likhulu kakhulu eMaswatini bayaqala kubona isikole lesi qukethe lokungaka ngetemfundo. Kuningi kakhulu ngeke sikhuthata ukuthi Maswati akalithatha lithuba asatise sitawukhona kulungisa siyafisa ukukhula sitawukhula ngekuthi Maswati lathi ngakufunza manganani ma class wona enele sinelihlelo lokuthi siwangete ke in the near future kepha kutawuya ngekuthi Maswati lafisa ukufunza anganani. Le sikolo ake siyaqala sitabe sicala ku-operator kulo mnyaka sicala emaklasini form 1 form 3 form 4 na form 5 bese siba na grade 10 ke ngilolo landzela i-syllabus lekuthiwa i-matric. Lesikolo sona initially besenda i-IGCSE batali labaningi ke bakhombisile ukuthi bona bafise ukuthi babo labanye bende i-matric program so sithite asiyivule naleyo option. Labo ke lesitabathatha ka grade 10 ngilabo labaphinzile labafuna kuphinza form 3 sale bakhwesha kule syllabus ya IGCSE babuya ka matric siyabathatha sibafake ka grade 10 nalaba kasuka ka form 2 ngetulu kwaloko siyabathatha ke nabantwana labafise kuphinza bafuna kuphinza form 3 na form 5 labo ke sibahlukanise kabili kunalabo labafuna kulungisa tifundvo tabo letimbili ngoba letintsatfu labo ke akudingeki ukuthi babe seclassini full time. Yebo batawuthi mangabe kufundziswa leto tifundvo lafuna ukutilungisa batawuba seclassini nalabanye bantwana labo labafuna kuqalela phasi nalabo siyabemungela sinawo indzawo yekuhlala kulabo labangasibo labasungasuka emacinselweni besikolo emamvombatane nebafana ma-boarding facilities akhona security isetulu batali yabanganceneki kulesa bambana esikolweni batofunza. Bambana ke sebaqalile apply kuleli viki letako vele sesiyasusa sicala siyafundzisa abothisha labafundzisa abaseklasini kulaba labasafisa ukuthi bamfana bobo batofunza kulesikole abatali abaphutfume bashaye lesikolo ba-apply indzawo isesekhona kungaze kugcwale sibavalele ngaphandle. Stan International Academy njengaleli gama lisho it's an international school. Sitaw introduce yebo sitawulandzela tifundvo letijwayelekile njengabo geography nabo history kepha sesengeta tilwimi tangaphandle njenge Portuguese, Mandarin ne Russian. Uma sekunebudlelwane bemaswati nema university ase Russia nase China sisike mabafana mabasuka lana kangwani ababe lolwimi sebavele balwati lolulwimi lokuchumana mabale maveni khona kufunza kwabo kutawa melula. Lokunye ke lesikungitako ukuthi sinabo toti hlobo tethu letisuke emaveni letifika la kangwani titawenda ibhizinisi labanye batofunza siyabafundzisa ke lolwimi lwesiswati ukuthi nabo abafike lana basekhaya ukuthi mababuyele emuva kube khona labaphuma nabo ukuthi ke bese kubamelula nje lekuchumana neliswati phaca elingayanga esikolweni lelingasati isingisi. So we offer siyabaniketa lema options awo ngomdzala umncane mawufuna kufunza lelulwimi Siswati, Singisi, Mandarin, esilwimi selishayina, Siputukezi, Russian siyavela esikolweni siku-register tawufunza siyabona.
Ingabe kusukela kuceleke kukhangisa kulomsakato ingabe lusasasa libenganani kubatana?
Isasasa likhulu kakhulu eMaswatini bayaqala kubona isikole lesi qukethe lokungaka ngetemfundo. Kuningi kakhulu ngeke sikhuthata ukuthi Maswati akalithatha lithuba asatise sitawukhona kulungisa siyafisa ukukhula sitawukhula ngekuthi Maswati lathi ngakufunza manganani. Ma class wona enele sinelihlelo lokuthi siwangete ke in the near future kepha kutawuya ngekuthi Maswati lafisa kufunza anganani.
Sivula skola bengunene lapha eJubilee emkhathini wa Mhlume na Thabankulu a private school the stars bita ngekuthi Star International Academy. The operation curriculum very wide. Curriculum, Business Science and Technology, e.g. ICT. It is a global curriculum for sure. My classes from 1, 3, 4, and 5. 2018. My class at operate. Please, mthumele ngakuphuthuma kule sikole sisho sikole ke lesi now onke ama facilities bekune ama facilities like clinic ikhona for abantwana noma ngabe sowuphathekile uthola clinic tuck shop ikhona tuck shop khona la sikolweni umntwana ngeke alambe imidlalo ke mina mbamba full sporting activities khona konke yonke imidlalo longasuyicabanga yonke silinze ukuthi abantwana bajabule nabala sikolweni yobangishido ukuthi it is going to a boarding school ama hostels ke vele ngilongazange sowabona hostels mahle kakhulu air conditioned onke imibhedze iphelele ngekhathi abantwana batawuhlala kahle utabetele utabayinkinga kule curriculum ke njengoba ngishido ngathi khona le languages zaba siwafundisa abo Mandarin basho njalo ngasilungu labafundwa eRussia si-Russia nesi-China sitabe siwa-offerisha i-registration ke bekunene ikhona icala mhla ka-4 January and the registration fee is 100 emalangeni sicela ukuthi unangabe umntwana akho ufisa uku-ede lapha ede aphethe leyo mali leyo staff simnike i-deposit slip hamba ifaka ebhanga leyo registration lesi sitabe sisathe ukuthi umntwana simlinzele ukuthi sicale naye ama-class i-registration sicala nga-8 kosha 3 in the afternoon bese sendele bonke labatawusuka ekuseni bakwazi ukuthi befike ngesikhathi bayikhanziswe sesevulile sikolwa ke vele sitawuvula njengetikolwa tonke mhla ka-16 January lo nyaka sicale sisebenze tinkampane ke bekunene leti khona noma ikuphi ivumelekile ukuthi ithumele umntwana la sithemba ukuthi utawujabula kakhulu ukuthi umntwana utawafundisa esikoleni esikahle la ngokuphelele umntwana well secured la njengoba nibona nje lapha la ubona amagedeni lapha kutaba una security lokatse bantwana kathi bese kubanenge bagatse bantwana bagathiwe ukuthi umntwana utaba senkingeni tawuhlala wonke umntwana well secured sicela bekunene ukuthi nangabe ni ready bantwana bathumele silinze ukuthi first come first serve ngoba sebanenge kakhulu lesebabhalisile solo basibuda sesivulile ke nyanga beta ke i-curriculum ke bekunene lapha yethu i-wide kakhulu sisithe utaba ne-business science and technology e.g. ICT kuna curriculum itawukhavresha nje letinye tifundo etiningi basengesilungu Mandarin lesifundza nesi-Russia le basifundza ngesishana ebayikhona naseshayina sitasifaka ke la batasifundza la basibahamba bathiwa scholarship bayangeshaya sebasathu ukusikhuluma curriculum yethu ke bekunene vele ingile sizame ukuthi sifananise la yase-UTech ngiyo nje nangabe nje ufuna kwathi kabanti nge-curriculum yethu unemntwana ose-UTech uyamati wase-UTech buta kakhulu lose-UTech le curriculum yethu vele ngile yase-UTech offerisha nje uma siyona vele kutawusala lokungasala but nje ngiyo nje
I do trust that you have been adequately informed about Stan International Academy and Phumelela International Schools. Now, let's start with channel Swazi as a business as well. We are now welcoming physical advertising and adverts whereby we have words You provide us with a script promoting whatever products, promoting whatever event that you would like to advertise with us. Right below me. For as little as 50 emalangeni per showing. As lana per day, it's going to be 50 emalangeni. Without depending out, there's going to be rates for Dinzaba, am I rates for my programs, then business forum, am I rates for Indinamba, so be sure with no fagile a product Indinamba, you will definitely get customers. Now I often inquiry what we want to book a slot or a spot that book down Hamba Kunamakam on our address 345 345 00177 345 00177 345 00177. That is a number actually. It's very complete. I'm getting mistake. It's 45 00177. It's the new number. MTN or Shell and cell phone is very low rate. You can call it using Swazi mobile or SPTC. It's not gonna cost you much, much more than what you used to call already. So it's 345 00177. Now I'm going to inquire about our advertising as a whole or about Mapa Adverts influencing our Konanyalo. But then that was it for Business Forum for tonight. Please do join us again next week, Monday. I do hope that you have a blessed night. God bless you.
Good evening, Swazi, and welcome to Channel Swazi News. I'm Linda Shangwe with your headlines. The Minister for Home Affairs, Princess Sanzile, has made an announcement that the 50-50 double celebration will be celebrated at the Mapuso.
The Minister of Home Affairs wishes to inform.
Following the Boundaries Commission has announced that there is a name change of the divided Sanzeni in Kundla. The National Commissioner of Police, Isaac Makakula, has condemned police for tipping suspects when they are being investigated by police. The news in detail. The Minister for Home Affairs, Princess Sanzile, has made an announcement about the 50-50 national double celebrations, which will be celebrated at Mavuso Sports Center.
It gives me great pleasure to once again remind the Swazi nation about the 50th King's birthday and the country's 50th independence celebration, which has been termed 50-50. The Minister of Home Affairs wishes to inform the nation that it has pleased His Majesty to have the celebrations take place concurrently in the 4 regions as we celebrate in the main center at Mavuso Trade and Exhibition Center. We will be also watching the proceedings on big screens in each of the centers, which will be communicated at a later stage. Transport will be made available for those who would be coming far from the celebration centers. The nation is also informed that after the celebrations there would be food and beverages served at the end of it all. The ministry wishes to inform the nation that as the day goes by, we will be keeping you posted as to what is happening.
The Elections and Boundaries Commission has informed the nation about the name change of the divided Sandleni Nkundla. Announcement on the King's proclamation of the new Nkundla centers, the Elections and Boundaries Commission rightfully informs the nation that the new Nkundla dividing Sandleni Nkundla in the Shisolani region is Gumethula Nkundla, not Mashaikati, as earlier announced. The Commission further informs the nation that the briefing sessions of the delimitation report will be conducted in the Nkundla centers in preparation for the upcoming national elections. The dates will be announced in due course. Linda Shonga for Channel Swazi News. Bye-bye. The National Commissioner of Police, Isaac Memo Makakula, has condemned police who tip off suspects when they're being hunted by police. He said this at the police academy when making a speech.
Today, the National Commissioner Isaac Memo Makakula was officially launching the Diploma Police Science Program. Makakula said that the first batch consists of 30 police officers from various police stations around the country. He also noted that they couldn't have done it without the help of the stakeholders, UNISO team, University Senate, and SHEC representative. He also said that the driving desire to revolutionize and upgrade police training to the extent of introducing programs in police science at the diploma and eventually degrees level is to ensure that the officers are appropriately capacitated to tackle the policing challenges that are manifesting in the modern, dynamic, educated society.
The first batch of participants in this inaugural police science program comprise 30 officers from various police stations around the country who have been selected transparently on the basis of our operational experience and meeting the criteria that has been set aside by the university or the criteria that normally sees you accessing entrance in any higher learning institutions. It is not just the operational experience, it is the academic background that has also counted in you, ladies and gentlemen, being selected to be the first batch, the first inaugural batch to undergo this training. We must point out that the number of 30, the figure 30, is quite negligible, but logistics from various fronts have caused us to start with this 30 group batch. But it is our intention, I must point out, that in the not so distant future, and to be precise, in August, we will be taking yet another batch which will probably double this number. Ceteris paribus, all factors being held constant. Why do you want a larger number than we have? Why would we aspire for a larger number? Simply we want to ensure that for this unique program, eligible officers are not denied the opportunity for quick wins. We are such a big organization that may be such a drop, we may not easily realize what we want to achieve.
He also commented on the current grapevine on the case of the assassination of Victor Kamete, where it is said that one of the police is assisting the suspects.
The allegations that police officers or a police officer assisted one of the suspects to escape. These allegations, ladies and gentlemen, are damning. How can we have officers tipping a fugitive to elope? This is, I must say, disconcerting to say the least. We can't have officers who are this disloyal in this organization. And it is our wish, if not promise, that the long arm of the law will catch up with whatsoever is behind this scandalous action.
Reporting for Channel Swazi News, Dudube, Melissa Msweli, Tsapam.
The country will be joining the world in the next few days in the celebration of the World Wetlands Day, as the country also signed conventions on the UN of conserving the environment.
The Kingdom of Swaziland is to join the world in commemorating Wetlands Day. The Kingdom is expected to celebrate the day in a few days. Wetlands are amongst the most productive ecosystems in the world as compared to rainforests and coral reefs. Wetlands protect and improve water quality. They also provide fish and wildlife habitats, amongst other things. We had an interview with Sandile Gomete, who had this to say.
Lebe ngingathi nje ukuthi fahla ukuthi kufanele ukuthi sikunake singemaswati ematete anemsebenzi lomkhulu ukuthi asibambele emanti athi awabambile lamanti bese sewayawahluta akhokhe konke ukungcola la kuwo ahambe kahle ngesivinini lesifanele lesingayigedfuli imvelo lokusentekelako kenyalo kukhanzakala kothi ngalokho sesivele silimete siwalimete lamatete ukhanza ukuthi lamanti sekude lapha afike ehle khona emandla kwawo emanti sewavela ashaya ashashabule agubhe agedvule kwenteke nje umonakalo lomkhulu lokunye ke lebe ngakufaka nje sisabuka wona kokuthamcoka ngani bengafaka indzaba yokuthi ematete lokubili kwawo ngulamanti phinzeke emanti akabili khona amanti lesiwabona nje ukuthi ayahamba la itikwe emhlabathi kukhona ke lamanti lasina sewabambeke kuleli tete bese sewehla kahle kancane kancane ashona phansi alandzela nathi into lesesikhulumise sithi kunemanti la yakubo langena kuna kulesithi water table le below ground ngileto tinto ke lesithi ematete amcoka ngato ikakhulu nginasi isipho semanti.
Melissa Msweli, Linda Shonga for Channel Swazi News, Lobamba.
The Municipal Council of Mbabane say it continues with its development and they are expected to install new traffic lights and they encouraged the nation to please cooperate with them and not destroy what they are trying to develop the city with.
As the city is developing, the Mbabane municipality continues to enact its capital projects in the city. They are building roads and installing lights to dark communities. Speaking to the Mbabane municipality public relations officer, Mr. Lakitsabete, he stated that they are installing solar street lights in various communities. These are lights which are expensive lights.
Can basically say it's actually the entire road network. We're doing either we are controlling the vegetation on certain parts of our road networks. We are focusing on road intersections and roads or streets that lead towards schools or hospitals or clinics, because we anticipate a high number of people who will be making use of those. But also we are doing some work like pothole patching, which is something that we started at the beginning of January. So we'll be carrying on with that. But also in something which is very much relevant to reopening of schools. We are happy to report that we have opened Polinjane Road to motorists, which we believe will alleviate traffic in the CBD. So we encourage parents, people that transport pupils to school to make use of Polinjane, because let me say I'm staying at Fontaine, so when I reach the traffic feature, I'll just take the Polinjane, go past Amalone Township and straight to PTS, and I'll be able to drop my child at St. Francis. So we believe with that project, City Council will have improved the lives of people in the city. So it's part of those things that we believe will take the city towards 2022.
And maybe just to increase cooperation within the residents and the people who travel in the town.
Yes, normally we do receive cooperation from motorists and members of the public.
I'm Linda Shaw for Channels News with Tututube in Mbabane.
The Swaziland Breast and Cervical Cancer Network encourages Swazis to continue screening for cancer in time before cancer can kill somebody.
The Breast and Cervical Cancer Network is encouraging the nation to continuously do breast and cervical cancer checkups so that they can get treatment at time should they be found with it. This was revealed by Nolwazi Dlamini in an interview with Channel Swazi.
Swaziland Breast and Cervical Cancer Network takes pride to say that 2017 was a successful year. We had set objectives and goals for the previous year, and we saw a number of them being accomplished and being achieved. We like to thank the nation for supporting the work that we do in the previous year, and looking at 2018, we also have things that we would want to do as a network. We still want to visit the communities in the country and give awareness on issues of breast and cervical cancer. We would like to also continue supporting our patients who have been diagnosed with breast and cervical cancer, and we also wish to extend invites to the country to say they can also invite us to come in the places where they are situated to come and give awareness on issues of breast and cervical cancer. Our mandate in the country is to give awareness. We are hoping that if many people receive awareness on issues of breast and cervical cancer, as a country we are going to work easier towards early detection, which is the main challenge that we have. If people are detected late, successful treatment is very, very limited. But if people are diagnosed early enough, there is so much that can be done, and breast cancer can be treated if it is seen early enough. So we want to encourage the nation to screen for breast and cervical cancer even in the current year, 2018, make sure that you do screen for breast and cervical cancer. It is only through early detection that we as a country can conquer breast and cervical cancer. As a country, we are aware that numbers of people who are diagnosed with breast and cervical cancer are increasing each and every day and each and every year. We do notice the increase, but we do appreciate the fact that before there was less knowledge, and as a result people did not visit hospitals to screen. But we are grateful that now there is knowledge and people are visiting hospitals to screen. When we see the numbers increasing, it also means a number of Swazis in the country now are going to be treated with breast and cervical cancer, which means we are going to have less people dying from the diseases. We are so happy to see Swazis taking part in the fight against breast and cervical cancer by just going to the nearest facility to screen for these diseases. It is only through early detection that...
Melissa Msweli for Channel Swazi News, Mbabane.
Some of market vendors in Mbabane are complaining that they do not get support, and they are hoping that the Swazi nation will continue to support them as small businesses.
Some of Mbabane market vendors are complaining that they do not get support from the public. Following that is the month of January, where people do not have sufficient money, following that they paid school fees and debts. The women say they always look forward that each and every day they come to the city to sell, they will be supported.
Sisangene tululiyana asathi nebantwana ukuthi sidoba phansi sisangene ngoba nyalo silela nje asinalutho abantwana abaqoshwe esikolweni kude sikwendana nje
Business
ayihambe bami sisangene nje mntwana ngeke masipala sidombadala ngani abantwana esikolweni kudle ekhaya kude lutho la ngigone emabhluku yabo kude kusivele ngosi yami bathi uyabuka kude ngishoshelele sisangene singenda njani nje angene umuntu nje ubona ngingena banjeni nalapha etulweni kuthi umlo ngathi nje asengibuke ngoba vele ngisike uneswa nama umbrella la ngemuva uba mandi uyayibona nje lento sidonko nje mbamba sidonko
ayilobole make lenzaba kuhamba njani
ilobole mawunike mbamba
umntana nami kude lengingakusho ngoba vele njengoba sihlelelana nje sisangene vele akuthengwa lutho ke kube ngcono ke nalesikhathi libalele ke simane ke sizamele ukuthi sihlale lapha ke sikhangise ke namuhla ke vele kulukhulu kakhulu nje ngoba vele kude lutho nje ngoba simbonyile nje lapha siyazonakala hona lokhu sizimbonyile sibuye sihlelela ngakhathi kuyanethwa sidaphinze sekubuya sekufuna sikuneke so vele nje impilo ilikhulu kakhulu nje vele angathi nokuthi ngathi emkhwenyana lokungasisita nje siye sitwe nje lo sinalibalele kumbe umuntu makahamba lapha khashane uya abone vele nasidekile ngaphandle ke abuke ke but ke nalina nje njengaloku nje kulukhulu kakhulu vele kudumo lotako and nala ngakhathi ke vele abantu abangena.
I'm Linda Shong for Channel Swazi News, Mbabane.
Recap our top stories to end English news. The Minister for Home Affairs, Princess Tsanzile, has made an announcement that the 50-50 National Double Celebration will be celebrated at Mafuso Trade Center. The Elections and Boundaries Commission informs the nation that the name change of the divided Tanzania Inkundla will now be announced due to other reasons. The National Commissioner of Police, Isaac Makagula, condemned police who take reports to wanted suspects such that they flee their places of living. Well, I wish you a great viewing to the next following programs. I'm Linda Shang with Channel Swazi News saying good night.
Good evening once again, Swaziland. This weather report is for the next 48 hours. Today it was mostly cloudy with sunny intervals and cool over the western parts and getting warm over some places. And tonight we're still expecting cloudy skies with fog which might be accompanied by drizzle over some places, and it is going to be cold. Let's move on to tomorrow. Fog in the morning, still cloudy. Clearing off to partly cloudy, and later in the afternoon a few thunderstorms are actually expected over some places, and temperatures are improving massively tomorrow. It is going to be hot in most parts of the country, but between Pikspik and Babane we're expecting a high of 29, Okane up to 30, Mandini a hot 32, Hlatikulu 28, Kekehlan inclusive from 17 to 29, Maloma up to 35, Lavumisa, so a high of 20, minimum of 20 rather, with a maximum of 36. The same is true for Big Bend and Sitegi and Mahash from 18 to 31, Janensukupe 35, sharing that with Simonye, and finally Buhleni with a maximum of 34 degrees Celsius. And the wind for tomorrow, will be light, northwesterly. Now on Wednesday, still fog is expected in the morning, cloudy, again clearing off to partly cloudy, and this time around temperatures are dropping. It is going to be cool over the western parts and getting warm over some places, especially in the afternoon. You are not anticipating any thunderstorms. Swaziland, that is all I had for you. Up next with the weather forecast for a few cities around the region. Take care.
Bukelo channel Swazi ke sevele ke sengiso lesikhathi lapho khona ke matiko nobabe ayehlangane nani nginguye ngabule nje ngivele ngihlale nani ke kuyiso sport show lapho khona ke sigijimisa khona tindzaba letende ngayo weekend noma ke sibuke ukuthi ngalungisa kuphi kiyo ama sports noma kakhulu kiyo ibhola kubuka ukuthi sibheka kodwa ke nyalo ke ngizama ngabule ukuthi nje kunivusela ngabe sesengithatha likhefu elincane nangibuya la nawubuya sengiphathele lethi hamba kahle kodwa ke kwanyalo nje lekusho ukuthi lengeniphathele kona ngilekwenteke lapha ezakhele lapho khona besiye khona kuyohlola ukuthi leni badlale solobede sponsor noma badlalelani noma ke badlalela ukuthi sekukhona yini lo sabasponsorship sitawu bese siyathola ukuthi imphumela wakhona uthi 10 emva ukuthi nginivusele siphinde ke sibone ukuthi ilogo yethu ime kanjani lapha ka MTN Premier League lekusho ukuthi ke sitayibuka nayo ukuthi ime kanjani bese ke sengiphinde futhi ngiyabuka lapha kuYoung Buffaloes lebekade idlala nayo I Royal Leopard lapha enkundleni yesibaka somhlolo ukuthi badlale kanjani kuyo ingwenyama cup sibuke ukuthi amagoli angene kanjani unfortunately sitawuvela ngithatha ukuxolisa ukuthi kuyo imbabane Swallows ngite emagoli ngendeka ngibe ngithole linye lapha esigabeni sokuthi umshini abengathi ngishutha ngawo lapha ubese ungentele manga nangifika lapha ekhaya kodwa ke sitawuvela ngiyawuveta imbabane Swallows naphindza futhi nginivetele kancane ukuthi kuhamba kanjani lekusho ukuthi nje nganivetela umdlalo weMbabane Swallows cishe imizuzu lemizanyana ukuthi seyakhona ukubukela lo lapha ekhaya ongakhona ukuya e-stadium ukuthi abone ukuthi iMbabane Swallows isebenzisa maphi amaqhinga ukuze ishayele abantu kangaka lekusho ukuthi ke sindle sibuke ukuthi iMbabane Swallows ilungiselela kona ukuthi iyahamba iyakhona leSotho lapho khona ke bavele basho ukuthi iMbabane Swallows emagate asolavuliwe ukuthi abantu babhadale emabhasi agcwale ngoba lokhu sikhuluma nje nyalo amabhasi sekalinganiselwa kiwo lasihlanu lasekavele sekagcwele ukuthi abantu bayakhona leSotho lekusho ukuthi tiyavela tindize tinyoni tibheke khona leSotho ngekwethemba umdala namatikono wababe uyabakhona lapho leSotho kuyobuka ukuthi kuhamba kanjani nekuthi ngibuye ngivetele wena ukuthi sihambe kanjani nawe utibone ukuthi ungavela indvele ku television kodwa ke loyo ngumdlalo ngizama ngambule yanibingelela kiso sport show ngathatha likhefu lelincane nginathe amanti nangibuya ngiphindze ngivusele lapha kunamatshala vele ke ngathembisa ukuthi ngidawuvusela lekuyetito umnayethu lapha ngambule phindze ngivusele emajakithi lapha avela asho ukuthi namhlanje nethu sihleti sibukela wena lekusho ukuthi ke ngiyavusela ukuthi solo ngiso sport show nge-live ka-Channel Swazi tinkingo-ke njengoba ngihlale ngisho ngibukela Channel Swazi ngidaqhubeka ngivule namhla ngoba namhla ngedwana ngidawuvele ngivule ukuthi sikhulume lihlelo libe lami libe lakho ngoba sifutho sami kwathi ukuthi wena ubona ukuthi singa-improve kuphi ubona ukuthi singalungisa kuphi borafela babe abantu lapha protected kakhulu nasibuka itolo ngwanya makhaya kubangwa yiloko ngilobunye lesitakhulumisa nasibuya ngingizama ngambule ngiyaqhubeka ngithi ngiyalibingelela futhi ngiyanemukela kiso sport show khona ka-Channel Swazi.
Making a holy scripture available to everyone in a language, media and price which meets their need, while remaining faithful in translating and communicating the biblical message truthful to the original text. We also like to see a community living in obedience to the Word of God in harmony. Watch our program on Channel Swazi every Tuesday at 6 p.m. The Bible Society of Swaziland.
Bukelo Channel Swazi ke njalo ngithembisile ukuthi nangibuya lapha ngabuya sesibuka kona ukuthi sisukela Channel Swazi sahamba salapha ezakhele emva kokuthi phambilini besolo sathi ukuthi bebadlala solo yaqala le season yabo lapha badlalela lide lokubhlungu kakhulu ukuthi tournament labafana batshengisa kona ukuthi bayithanda ibhola bayathanza ukuthi libathisa ngama sports kodwa ke nasi discover lapha ukuthi solo kude labadlalela asesive ukuthi bathi 10 nasifika lapha ngoba siphinde sakhulumisana nabo ke borafela laba bese lo phethe bona borafela lapha naye lo tikhalele ukuthi awuborafela kude labagqokayo futhi ke bede nalaba nalabahlala noma ke naloko abasponsorisha kodwa ke nyalo asengithathe nje sibuke ukuthi kuhambe kanjani sizobe sesiyabuya siyaqhubeka. njengalokho nibona ke Maswati lamahle kukhona izakhele bahlolwa wona emakhadi ukuthi ngabe bafanele indlela ukuthi bangadlala lapha kulomdlalo esigabeni sako sokuthi nangabe awusuye lo register ubese awusavumeleke ukuthi udlale lekusho ukuthi ke kude indlela yokudoja noma ke indlela yokudoja kodwa sesiza ukuthi uthini lapha umnetho esigabeni sako ukuthi vele bathi bede sponsor
bangadlalisi abantu abaregistered kuleyo team kuba lokho nje subject
nangabe umdlali atholakala ukuthi usebenzisa ikhadi lengasilo lakhe niye bese nenda njani
akadlali singamdlalisi akavumeleki umdlali
okay Tabo awudlalela
bangangeni bebeda nama-shell cards so ishuthi ama-team ukuthi bonke before bangezibani banama-shell cards abaphelele full kuba ngiloko nje iligi lena amazinga promotion usual yesinaso sponsor lasizini but lonyaka ngathi kude lokukhona i-vetting office usayide nje abadlalela but iligi sisayifesana promotion
kumbe
kuphela nje but usually indzaba ivame ukusebenza lo-office lakamanzi ucela nje ukuthi lawo mabhizinisi lakhona kamanzi mana asaphothele ngoba abantu bahlala kunama-township le edlalako nje ase-two states amabhizinisi base-two states nangabe bakhona banceda basponsorishe bathisa ile-office lakamanzi ukuze kuthi nama-team adlalelayo likhona njalo nje badlalela ligi siyacela nje leyo ma-sponsors lakhona thisa ile-office lakamanzi yilo livame ukusebenza enzima ama-sponsorship thibela nasuke isitodlisile
sibese ke siphinde futhi ke emva kokuthi sivele lijali litikhalela kangaka sabe sesakhulumisana nabo boRafela nabo labafisile ukuthi batikucelele esivele
timini ukuthi basinike bafana labasebancane laba baqala nje ku-18 kubhekalele ku-30 ukuthi bede sithi abafundzisa sicele ku-instructor ababafundise bese-ke bafake egroundini bathole i-practical ukuthi bakhona ekuchubeka bafundise barafele ngoma thina silaphasi ku-regional ngathi siku-development vele ku-regional sibheka borafela labathathwa ngu-first division na-premier league ukuthi bachubeke bayembili lesi kudzingako sidzinga abantu labangasita ngeponsa uma-uniform ngoba ama-uniform bathengela ngale outfit nje konke namakhopha lo ungamane abe nelivele ongasita mana sponsorshele bona nge-uniform cishe yonke nje kit suka phasi kuyaphuma etulu bathola i-uniform leyo ukuthi bakhone kusebenza ngomanyalo basashaya ekhikhini labo labavolontiere labajajana esibarekrutile bathengela le uniform sigodi kusede sponsor lesisitholile ukuthi bakhone ukubagcokisa so ukuthi ikhona i-allowance labayitholako elibanika kwi-football association akamanzi ukuthi mabaqedza kusebenza kube khona imadlana labayitholako ukuthi bakhona ukuthi bathenge isipho
njengalokho sibona ke Maswati lamahle lapha bayatikhalela lamajama ukuthi i-tournament yakhona ka-promotion lapha enzaweni esizakhele lapho kudlala khona i-two sticks kubhlungu kakhulu ukuthi bayadlala bayatimisela nekugqoka ubonile ngibukelo chance wazi ukuthi vele bagqoke ngendlela yokuthi bayafisa ukuthi ngabe badlalela something nabo bayatikhandla banika balawo amaqembu bayafisa ukuthi nabo kube khona i-reward labayithola ekugcineni lokho lokho abakhuthara nekukhuthatha bona abafana ukuthi babuye groundini kodwa bona batikhandla ngalikick labo babagqokise 7607 3020 7607 3020 nombolo ongangishayela kuyo nyalo kuthi ungitshele wona ukuthi ucabanga ukuthi isimo lesifana lesi singasisotha kanjani mina ngidawucela nje ukuthi bona bosomabhizinisi laba around Manzini noma ke laba around Swaziland lababukelwa konyalo ukuthi lokho lokuncane uyathi labafana noma ngakuthiwa abadlalela 1000 nginelithemba lokuthi bangaphakamisa emasokisi esigabeni sokuthi promotion ayisiko ukuthi kude la bangakwena asesive ukuthi umbukelo channel Swazi sokuthini sesivele usemoyeni ngakumukela.
Hello.
Yeah, kunjani methisi unjani? Ngiyaphila nami sisi. So vele ukhuluma namatikweni ke uthini wena sisi sisotha njani nizabe kude sponsors?
Hayi mina ngibona ngaphela amatikweni. Akubene sponsor kakhona la kaPremier. Wena ukhuluma na umavimbele makolo. Ngithi empela akabike nje masithi nathi
usho kanje?
Ya, ngoba nje kube nayo sini ngoba emva kwama-promotion banazo. Ya, ngibona njalo ngumgoa.
Manje awucabanga ukuthi labo somabhizinisi laba around Manzini nabo bangasita kule simo salapha ukuthi seyizeye second round le league solo abatholi lutho solo kude labadlalela ko labantu.
Hayi bangasita nabo ngalokuncane lokukhona. Abenze yokuthi nje bafike ngabe 10% overona nje.
No ngiyakuva.
Ngiyabonga masiye.
Ngiyabonga nami. Umukelo wami ke lapha yena uthi MTN akahlephune kancane njengaloku embabane kuyabonakala ukuthi nakhona banaso sponsor noma lo sponsorship ahlephune abanike tektishe bonke hayi ukuthi ahlephune ngenhlanye kuphela manje kuye kukhanzakala ukuthi leso sponsor lesitholakele sifuna maybe ngilabo basembabane basithola bona so nabo abaphakamisa inyawo bakhona kaManzini lawo buke ibhola ukuthi bakhona kuyofuna ama sponsors ngoba akusika amanzini kuphela nato tonke letinye tindzawo ngakhanza ukuthi nale bo Hereford noma ke kubekisa nje nale bonhlangano ukhanza ukuthi bete nakhona ama sponsors kodwa nje thina sibizela la ekuthenini labo lababukile phela abaphakamisa inyawo baqele nabo kusoma business betindzawo labakithi akube ngibo labathi khandla ukuthi basite kulesimo lezi bona fela nabo sitholile lapha ukuthi bakhipha kick labo bambe ukuthengela kokugcoka ukuze babe bajaje ibhola lokushengisa lona ukuthi luthando lale sport but kude lo basetabo 76073020 senda njani ukuze silekelele lesive noma silekelele abamfana ngoba ibhola ebagcinile abamfana bahleti lapha siyethemba noma uphuma umfana ekhaya aphethe amakhokho uye ujabule ngomntala ukuthi uyodlala ibhola letha phenze ifike imgcine uyathi uthi akayeke wena tinto letibheke eceleni wena uthini umvo wakho 76073020 ngifuna kubamba imbili tintathu tinkingi ngive ukuthi umvo wamaswati kuze noma emaswati afise ukubulela yona le bhola noma afise ukuthi ithuthuke ngoba sifiso sethu thina ukuthi sibone ibhola ithuthuke siyakumukela channel Swazi semoyeni.
Yes, sile Mathiwe.
Ukusile mnethu njani?
Sile njani.
Ngiyaphila ngikhuluma nabantu lokuphi?
Ukhuluma naMsebo ngakhumalo eSidumezo.
Khumalo nasimo sema sponsors nabo rafela kuvakala ukuthi lapha bathengela ngisho kokugcoka.
Bona Mathiwe ngiyemva manje ngoba nami ngaphathelo ngoba ngoba amabhizinisi manje abamane bafake izane batokhola idala lapha. Abantwana abancane badlalela ligi. Lapha kasha.
Ngoba nanilapha lengakukhanza bagcwele lapha batobuka elibhola labanye nabo bayadimisela but kude labakudlalela ko lokubhlungu kakhulu.
Ya kubhlungu kakhulu ngoba Matikweni kwesana ngibhaje sicelo somabhizinisi kodwa nabo ngobheka babona bentathi befane bafake kodwa mazi ukuthi sekwaba nge-MTN ebhanga nabemabhange ndiyacela manje bafake kukhule le bhola uma zakha kwena.
Yes no siyabonga umbukelo wethu ke sovele uyasho ukuthi naye ubambisane nami ukuthi le bhola isigcinela abamba bethu le bhola isigcinela lesive ukuthi sihambe siyoklibatisa lapha noma ungaba nemali engakanani ukuze ukhona kuyidla le mali uyenjoy kumele uhambe ubukele ebholeni ufike uthenge ikheni uhlale phansi ngeke le kheni uphele kuyihlalela esitolo sonke isikhathi awufuna ke ubukela ibhola ukuze uenjoy kunatha leyo drink yakho usemoyeni ngiyabomukela ka channel Swazi Usemoyeni ngiyakwamukela ka Channel Swazi. Hello.
Masikweni.
Yebo mnethu. Nasi simo lesi.
Nami nje angifaka umuvo nami ngikhulume lapho ja.
Yes.
Ngingokuthi phela bazami ukuthi imali bavete phela na. Ngozamani bazami ukuthi baye bathi sigibelela baphosele transport ekala phezulu.
Yes.
Bayizame ukuthi mali vete ngizanda kube bathi sithuka.
No, asathemba ukuthi kutawulunga mnethu Football Association kutawulungisa naye.
Yeah, manje nje isilithanga isiqephu nje ibathi nako ngilokunayo.
Yes. Siyabonga. Mbukelo Channel Swazi njengoba ngishito ukuthi kulokunye namuhla nginavela ngikuvetele yona ibhola lapha yayo imbabane Swallows nawuveta nje umuqu wakudlala ubone ukuthi bekwathi unjani umdlalo wembabane Swallows kanye nayo iCitizen lapha kugijinyiswa na impela asangiphindze ngibambe umbukelo wami wokugcina nginkangeni kuwo magole young Buffaloes. Mbukelo Channel Swazi usemoyeni ngakumukela.
Unjani Masiwe noba?
Ngiyaphila futhi njani?
Ngiyaphila mina ngakamthetho sibongo ngayizwe.
Nyambosa.
Masiwe ngibonga ukuthi uyile zakhele wani.
Yes.
Mane kukhona lokuhlangana lokushodile ukuthi ukwenze. Ngicela kube ngevesta nawe ilandzelela lenzaba yale sponsor. Khona lo ngakuthola kamanzi.
Yes.
Uthi donate sponsor lekamanzi ngixoshwa yini?
Yes.
Namathiwa nje uyangena le office ufike uvele ukuthi le sponsor lokugcine ngaso.
Yes.
Wake kwapresentwa kuleso sponsor leso. Nangabe le sponsor asisabuyi sicoshwe yini?
Yes.
Uyebo. Mama sitawukhala kusomabhizinisi. Kambe silaphe office. Bathi ukuthi sponsors vete imali bathi.
Ngilalela wena.
Uyebo.
Yebo sir.
Ezakhele kuke kwadlalwa futhi kwadlalwa kunana sponsor nazi bokuthiwa imanzini wathiwathi sibhalwe phansi ekugcineni i-presentation lebeyendeka. Ukhona lokumele bakwazi base-ofisi ngamanzi nawake ufike lapho uthole ekugcineni ukhona longabuya nawo.
Dakulandzelela mnethu noma kanjani ngiyethembisa ukuthi leli velitako sitabe sibuka nawe la ukuthi basiphendvule bathi tena nasifike office.
Ungabona mina mfana isiposa nje sokugcina.
Amen. Ngiyabonga ngoba sifiso sami ukuthi noma ngabafike bangangiphendvule ngiyabashutha ngikukhombe ukuthi balile kungiphendvule.
Ngibona ngabe ngabonga kakhulu mntana solo ngihlalele ihlelo lakho ngikufanele njalo manje mama.
Ngiyabonga mnene. Mbukelo Channel Swazi ke ngawuthatha nje isiqeshana lesincane nyalo sikhashana lesincane ngibuke ekuthenini kuhambe njani lapha enkundleni esiveka somhlolo lapho khona bekudlala khona iYoung Buffaloes nayo iRoyal Leopard. Tishayene ke vele ke njengoba sitibonile Mbukelo Channel Swazi kwashengisa ukuthi amaphoyisa ashana nawo amasotsha kodwa ke emidlalweni webhola hayi etibhamini kwaba mnanzi kwaba njeyana kodwa ke kube sekugcina kuba mnanzi kakhulu uRoyal Leopard kodwa kungahambi kahle kuyo iYoung Buffaloes. Lebe kathi sinelithemba lokuthi iYoung Buffaloes ngendeka i-overcome ngoba MTN lock ingetulu kodwa ke ibhola injalo nje baye basho khona ukuthi ibhola ide maqiniso. Ngingakuvulela incingo ukuthi ube ne-comment thite lapha kungena elinye eligoli kule game le asengiqale sibone ukuthi lingene kanjani leligoli la iYoung Buffaloes la iRoyal Leopard. Ngilokelela goli lelingenile laqedza nje wonke umdlalo first half lapho khona Mzoro uvele wajika itulu ibhola bekuyithrow kwavele kwaba neheader lebevele yaba quick lapha kwaba kuphela kwegame just nombolo 8 kiyo iRoyal Leopard wavele waba ukuqedzile umdlalo kodwa ke atholakala amathuba lamaningi kakhulu beyihlasela impela iYoung Buffaloes lapha itshengisa nayo ukuthi iyafuna ukuqinzetela kodwa kwachaza ukuthi hawo kusekwalile kodwa ngidakwenza mina ngivetela nalo le miss ukuthi kune miss inye lengivele ngathi ibe kugcina ngqi yeYoung Buffaloes lebe kase imele ngabe ithe 1-1 kwayiwa kuma extra time noma kwayiwa kuma penalties yethusile ukuthi kwendeke kanjani kodwa ke ngingayi kiyo asengive ukuthi umbukelo Channel Swazi uthini kulesigaba sokuthi nalo leli goli kahle kahle badliwa yini labantu is it concentration or what because ngiva ngazuthi mina lendlela lengene ngayo bekumele ngaba ngangena from a throw akusine ukuthi kahle ngelinyawo lebhola kwaba just look at this thing it's just a throw then it's inside where are the defenders because that person who header kunema defenders kumbe umbukelo Channel Swazi khona la ngaphawula ukuthi yena ubona ukuthi leli goal kwendeke kanjani 76073020 ngishayele sikhulume sive ukuthi leli goal uthini wena ngalo 76073020 nalo leli goal ku knockout semi-finals if you were the coach bowuyovuma yini wena ukuthi ligoli lebelifanele selingene kuwe lela noma bota ukhala usemoyeni ngabomukela ka Channel Swazi yes usemoyeni ka Channel Swazi ngizama ngambule ukhuluma namatikweni impela
ngikhuluma naSinto Mashayela kaZimbabwe
Zombothi nali ligoli uthi wena kunguwa coach kodwa ujabule
ngathi lapha yana defender ihlele defender lapha kulokho le bola ngathi khasile ngenyanga nje lokuyijiyanga
shockingly ngumzoro lomfisha kunabo bonke lapha egroundini njengoba sibona nje la emva kwami ukuthi kwendeke kanjani
ukuthi le choice nalo khisa kuyo wehlekile ukuthi angayizela abadlali babe semva kwakhe
ungakajubi nje mnethu ngicela ulibuke leli goli njengalokho bazivetela nyalo la emva kwami ukuthi wena uthi ukhala ngakhipha noma mina ngiva ngathi ngikhala ngama defenders bekemile uyabo uyayijika lo mvule bhola nayifika lapha solo bemile ngicela uqala ulibuke uyabona so mina solid defender me because this person wasn't running from ukuthi usuke khashane yini bekeme nabo osuse nje ugijimela ibhola wehead emeleni wona ama defenders athi yaphi le bhola asengivela omunye ukuthi uthini asengivela omunye mbukela Channel Swazi 76073020 nali leli goli wena uthi belifaneleni ukuthi lingangena ligoli leli nje especially ku team le number 2 MTN log yethu kangwane lesi expect ukuthi ingilenye lestigabha kongayo ngizama ngihambule yakwamukela ehlelweni le Channel Swazi
yebo mina ke
yes matikweni yakumukela mina ngikhuluma nabani mina
yebo mina ke
yes matikweni yakwamukela
hayi mina vele ngale matikweni ngeke kulisha umuntu umpisha kangaka yebo
because bemenaye bathi nabasithetha kuma naye basuka waqonze ibhola noyihead lama defenders la ngithi uendani vele uyabona mina ngawumana kusolakala nje kodwa mina ngimile ekuthenini that was not a goal that was supposed to ukuthi ngangena ku team lefana Young Buffaloes le number 2 kulo wena uthini umbono wakho ukuthi belifanele imvelo ukuthi lingangena leli goal lela ukuthi nje kungathiwa baya ku final ngaleli goal lela labantu Channel Swazi usemoyeni yes baba so kahle kahle wena ufevia iliro leopard
no but ngilana extreme kube ngokuba bedele mistake ngeke ngene school
yes
ngicabanga kuna ukukhala amadifenda extreme lefana Young Buffaloes ikinto esimelela
ezo
kumele asebenze kwabo le mpolo ya nanga vetela benza wakho nya
Yes. Nginesifiso sokuthi ngicela ungaphume mina ethu. Yebo mina. Okay, ngicela ungaphumi mina ethu basiphozele lapha before ahead. Sitobona ukuthi lama defenders ngoba le bhola ifike yabounce kulabanye before iye kulolo shaya ibhola. Vele bekakuphi wona. Yes. Nguva kahle baba, nguva kahle.
They are good in numbers for defending 2-4-6, but for terror, about 6 for a good cover of Mulengo. Mina nje like lelona lenga no for manyo. But mero ko uye na kufika lepo. Mane kungamane kwa isao, ukuthi mandeka lo.
No.
Don't somebody manyo. Don't mane ube isao. Atate isao yale kino. Kuzema ngedeko.
Ngiyabonga sir.
Ya, ngana manje county coach aseka kusebenzele ulokuze ngeweekend noma sonke sabekela somkolo ngisale yaphuma. Ngisale bakho ba. Kutawube photo.
Le final na ubukita abamnanzi kakhulu.
Angeke kubona.
Kutawendeka.
I-final kuze ibe nanzi bokumele kube ibafalo neSwazi. Yes, because the party neSwalo now basebenzisa isystem yinye. Nangamnikeza nje wayibheki iSwalo first 15 or 20 minutes ithi ma-passes if ngifuna ligole ama-long balls ne.
Yes.
But ukuze uyibone iphasa ukuthi uyibambile lokhu 30 minutes ngikhange usekwe injalo ball. Isikhathi nayo isebenzisa oyo manyo nesubani naye ibhola yelephathi futhi isayidlala second half sabo manzi nabo Toyiko ekaze nawo ekaze ground but esikaleni nabo vele basebenzisa yamalong ball.
No, ngiyakuva baba.
Ngokungako ngithi kube boyibafalo ibafalo ibuthi ngala make mina ngifundiswa lo but udlala ibhola ibafalo ibuthi.
Very clear.
Ngiyabonga ngala make.
Mbukelo Swazi babeka abantu wena uthini asesivete lapha ngishito ngathi nginabe sengiyaveta ukuthi iBuffalo kuneligoli bekumele ngaligeji noma seyonileke yalingenisa kilo kodwa kuneligoli lebeqina lengivanga ukuthi belingafanele igejwa ngingalivete asengithatha nangweqina somoya ngiyakwamukela Yes, manje uyakhatheka liqingo lakho ngathi awukho uthola uteka kahle network. Batawuma. Ngicela sibuke kenyalo umbukelo Swazi ukuthi iBuffalo noma sekuyehlele ke kuyona. Kuthi kuma last minute kwaba nemiss leyitholile lapha lebe ngivanga ukuthi mina that was supposed to be a finish mina ngiyibita nge-crucial means because lapho bese kumele ukuthi noma ngabe kunjani wende show asesibone ukuthi ugeje kanjani lo muntu. Njengalokubona that's a diving header which was very good, but ngiva ngazuthi why angazama ukuthi at least just ngama inches lamancane ibuyele iye ngenhla, because that was supposed to be a goal according to my understanding. Getting a free header like this kulesikhathi lebese siselelesi angati kodwa nje yena uyatshengisela ukuthi bekakathi awufuna leli goal noma ke bese kune pressure lenkulu asengiva ukuthi umbukelo child Swazi yena ucabangani. Mina nje ngimvetela ukuthi kube nelithuba lelifana nalo lelivele ekugcineni at the time lebe kungadeserve ukuthi bese lingagejwa ngoba bese kungilona lisho kuphila nekufa kwayo iYoung Buffaloes kule tournament yeNgonyama Cup. Asesibone ukuthi umbukelo wechannel Swazi uthini yena 7607 3020 7607 kulabo labangayadi inombolo ngoba lokhanda ukuthi lomunye uyafisa kushaya akayadi kahle inombolo kodwa sengamphinzela 7607 3020. Usemoyeni ngakwamukela ka channel Swazi? Usemoyeni ngakwamukela? Ngiyaphila mnethu. Nayiheda igejiwe.
Yebo.
Yebo mnethu nayiheda yeYoung Buffaloes lapha seyigejiwe uthini wena?
No, mawubuya ngesiheda. Umbuya udabela kakhulu. Nawubuka lapha lendlela edingayo ukuthi impossible kakhulu alphone.
Beku impossible.
Beku impossible. Lapho kuyakamana ayizo kamana ayifike njengale pro yale
Young Buffaloes yale Royal Leopard.
Yes, ayifike nami lokukamba gijima ngayo. Yila ngangayikudanga kude kakhulu.
Asesimbone lo mshoko ukuthi usho umpilothi uqhamuka ugijima ngemuva esigabeni sokuthi okay ngiyambona ke nyalo ke utawuvela nakuwa masisha lapho uthi wena bekumele nje ayithephe kancane for a flick ukuthi iye kuloya lo ngenhla.
Yes, nami fara nami ngabugijima yedwana nesile kwalelingale ngenhla.
Manje kwendeke very fast lapha yena nje ngiva ngazuthi mina uzame impela because kwendeke very fast na ubuka kahle.
Kuthi nawubuka lebhulala ngangekho ngcono kube kahle sentana lesifana. Kuthi umbonile ukuthi uyalahleka lapha lebhola ukhashane kakhulu ukuthi bangayifanga inhloko ekhaya. Nothande sayidlisi uyabona le hede ukuthi uyayifona.
No ngiyakuva uyakubekela baba.
Yale
manje wasosalahleka lapha umbukelo channel Swazi. Asesiphinde sithole lomunye sive ukuthi yena ucabanga ukuthi mina ngivuka ukuthi no ngiyangeke uyibona nami no uzamile impela uyatshengisa ukuthi bekafuna kushaya goal. Umbukelo channel Swazi usemoyeni ngakwamukela?
Yebo.
Yes, usemoyeni ngakwamukela mnene. Ngilalela ecingweni lakho bafo.
Alo uzamile futhi lokushaya goal lomfana. Hello.
Yes, khuluma ngilalela wena baba.
Yes, uzamile ngosiyamana inkinga yakhe ugejile ngoba lifana abenasikhundla lezona lifana. Yena uzamile ngosiyamukuna nje ngoba nawubuka la position lapho kakhona khona. Abenendawo lifana angasikhundla lero. But yena uzamile ukuthi ngosiyamazama ukushaya.
Lekusho ukuthi ku10 ungamniketa ngaphi wena?
Ayibo
over 10 kule miss yakhe le ungamniketa ngakho wena?
Ngamnika 8.
Usho kanje?
Yes, ngamnika uzamile but ugejile nankusiyama ngoba ekulu yabona ngidewile megayo akakhuzani izona lifani. Uyabona? Usentafanyana kancane yena umisa lifani ukuthi inkinga kuphi ibhali.
Okay, no ngiyakuva.
Yes,
nguva kahle bafo.
Okay.
No, ngicabanga ukuthi nyaloke umbukelo channel Swazi sengakuvetela ukuthi kuhamba kanjani lapha esigabeni sokuthi njengoba ngisho ngathi umshini wami bese ungendela phansi la ekuthenini ngilahlekelwe ngeyomagoli ayo iBhabane Swallows kodwa ke ngidakuvetela nje umdlalo wayo iBhabane Swallows close to 20 minutes ukuthi bekuhamba kanjani lapha enkundleni yesibuya somhlolo la sisibone ukuthi bedigijimisana kanjani. Njengalokubona ke mbukelo channel Swazi lapha ke bekungiyo iBhabane Citizen nebekade igijimisana nayo iBhabane Swallows lapho khona ke tishaya nempela kwatshengisa ukuthi iyayifuna impela iYoung Buffaloes iyayifuna impela iBhabane Swallows lo mdlalo ngoba ivele yaphuthuma ngamagoli nje iqala umdlalo kwatshengisa ukuthi awuvele ihamba nawo umdlalo kodwa ke nayo iCitizen ibuye ngemandla lapha yatshengisa ukuthi iyafuna kubonakala inqoba usadlala nje umdlalo sawubukela ndawuvele ngivule lona liqingo lami la ukuthi ungishayele ungitshele ukuthi wena ubona ukuthi ukuhamba kanjani lapha ngoba tiyabona tiyashashana impela neBhabane Citizen iyabonakala ukuthi ayihloniphi iBhabane Swallows itshengisa nje ukuthi nayo inemandla impela ifuna kwena usemoyeni ngiyakwamukela channel Swazi usemoyeni ngiyakwamukela ka channel Swazi
yebo kunjani
ngiyaphila mina ethi tiyabulala la njengoba lusibona iCitizen nayo iBhabane Swallows lapha
hayi sifonele siyabulala
sibone
mabholi ngirathoneni ukuthi lokho lomuntu
lekusho ukuthi uvume uthi wena bekafanele amagoli abe mathathu ashaya iBhabane Swallows kuCitizen uthi lesikose bekahle
hayi bafanele abesibanda hayi ngedala ngayo la
ufevani mnethu wena
because hayi ngedala uthobile
ufeva yini wena baba
lefazi nake
nomnethu ngokulalela eqingweni lakho ungaphemvulile TV phemvula mina
ufeviswayo nake
number 1 manje mnethu usho ukuthi wena awukaboni iBhabane Citizen beyinganhloniphi lapha beyitshengisa nayo ukuthi ide emidlalweni impela ngoba nayo beyingalishayi beyilibeka phansi njengalokho silibona lapha ku screen
hayo lami akubheke khona isengemandla futhi kubesiwonke beyikhonfisa benkuba ngincane basike kumina
umbukelo Charles Swazi ngilokunye nje lokunye lesingahle kwenteka ukuthi yona ngwenyama cup ifinal silungisa kona ukuthi sivele sinivedele emoyeni lokhu nje ngilokunye sisakulungisa ukuthi tawuvele niyibukele live lapha ka channel Swazi sengivele ngalahlekelwa ngombukelo wami lapha ngeliphutha ngisathi uthi ushona phi manje umbukelo channel Swazi silungisa kona ukuthi sinifakele ibe live yona ifinal ya ngwenyama cup Bhabane Swallows versus Royal Leopard lapha enkundleni siveka somhlolo lapha eTabat Gijima khona usamoyeni ngakomukela amatikweni wababe
yebo amatikweni wababe
ngiyaphila sisenjani wena ma
ngiyaphila kakhulu ngiyabule yathi mina manje ngicela iBuffalo manje nangayethela ke manje ngiyela manje ngosiyami kakhulu kepha ngisela ukuthi manje lendebe ithathe iswalo nako lokuthi ngobathikweni wababe babayi
Mbukelo Charles Swazi ngihlale ke ngibulawa lihleko mina lapha ngoba laba yabafuna ukuthi ngibe nembuto mina uvele nje wavele wathi babayi kodwa ke njalo kusibona lapha tiyagijimisana impela titshengisa kungahloniphani ngoba kumane kwaba ngiyo iparty yayo nje iCitizen ukuthi ishaye experience emagoli angena ngekuphathi makweliso lapha channel Swazi ngakomukela amatikweni wababe
sawubuya nje amatikweni esikhethe nawe esihlelweni zemidlalo
yes
hayi mngana mabe uyabona azengutshele nje iqiniso angeke ngibhadalise iswalo beyingekho efomini
yes
kube nje nawo iCitizen beyikhona kuba ne-final pass ukuthi ishaye emkhulu iswalo wayibona ukuthi yini iswalo nyalo le game lena iswalo yayithatha simple ngoba yababethele khiyapho nangaya emuva iswalo nayidlala nayigame yayo lesuka kiyo hayi nelephasi
Yes, ngiyakuva baba.
Yes, the game leyo igame ye-1 rand nasematiweni. Yes, nawukhumbula igame yeswalo ne-1 rand lapho khona i-1 rand iyakhomba ngasho ngepiswalo i-combo system anishani. But the last 15 minutes wayibona ukuthi the swalo ngini. Naye-ke besingakayiboni nayidlala nemva kwaneCitizen lingashigame lemnandi according iswalo banamake nawe bewathi iswalo. Wathi iphuphu ukuthi nakadlala ibhola udlala njani.
Ngoba usho iqiniso ngoba naye iphuphu nje babese bagcina bamkhipha lapha bafaka amakriji.
Exactly banamake bebangekho like babahungry for i-win. Bebona ukuthi nje win yabona udlala nawo beba casual kakhulu. Ngoba ukuthi kube nabangenta so etimini le-quick bangayisingakhala kusasa but ngalo team yethu sayithemba iyakhona adjusta ithathe game ngale ndlela le. Yabona? Yes,
ngiyakuva. But lengakunothisa
bengasigodi le nama-results nje la according to the swalo loyathiko nawo.
Yes.
Nayisakhuluma ngabo 7 goals.
Yes, yeah.
Ngabe khuluma ngabo 7 goals.
But iCitizen uyayihlaba yini yona ukuthi beyiphakamise amasokisi ngiyo le yagila leswallows ukuthi ngakhona kushaya amagoli enqumbi.
Kuthi
lokuthi iCitizen beyiphakamisela amasokisi nayo.
No, iCitizen ukuthi beyiphakamise amasokisi. iCitizen lelinye iqembu elitaka Prima next season. Siyabukela bese. Iyadlala mhlaka manje.
Yes.
Yes, and lama-players emva kwaneCitizen uyawabona ukuthi ngekufuki ukuthi amake nebadlali kubhekise batiwa botoni njani they are just playing clean. Uyayibona uyababona ukuthi bayetha ka-primary batawukhombisa abantwana. Ya mina ngiva like kubiswalo beyi-all out ngabe yamshaya 7 goals manje nalawo magoli bawashaya nje but bamagoli la ngebengathi mina ematikweni magoli nobhele hayi jabule ishaya amagoli amahle noma just a casual goal.
Ngiyakuva baba, ngiyakuva baba.
Ngiyabona.
Mbukelo Channel Swazi batibekela lapha wena ubeka uthini esigabeni sakho sokuthi nangumdlalo uyaqhubeka siyabukela lapha ema clips lamancane nje ukuthi sibone ukuthi bekuqhubeka kanjani lapha kuye imbabane season nayo imbabane swallows khona enkundleni yesifo somhlolo. Wena uthi na ubuka lo mdlalo beyihlonipha indvele iCitizen iswalo noma bengayihloniphi ka Channel Swazi ngakumukela matikweni. Channel Swazi ngakumukela. Yey bafo na iCitizen nje kungayihloniphi leswalo.
No yena yayingayihloniphi man wena matikweni swalo. Bona ubuka le ndlela lokudlalwa ngayo la. Hayi wongafike uthi cha ematima yalingana impela. Manje ikwahlula nje experience iCitizen ngamnakethu. Otherwise kube yayinespingi nje nayo ngayawashaya ma.
Ngoba nawubuka lapha kwaba nenkinga vele kufinishing. Beyifika nayo ku45 area futhi beyi-attack impela iCitizen but bekude lapha embili lokugcethelana.
Yebo. Ya wena kwakude lona lesibindi laphana kube kwakunemuluweni nesibindi. Hawu ngibona ukuthi nje iCitizen nayo ngakuphona lokungcono leyakwenza.
Ya manje ke umdlalo lesesubukile nyalo ifinal. Uthini ngale final bafo?
Hayi ifinal ninakethu itawuhamba nayo iswalo ngoba mina sibina sami lesi kube manje batholene neBuffalo. Ngithemba thembi kahle le phakathi.
Coach Ntibane uyathi ukuthi la kusho wathi after the game uthi i-tournament akayithathi njenge-league. He's not interested into playing ibhola lenhle ku-tournament but he's interested into results. So ngiko ukuthi waqaphela emagama akho na uthi swalo kanti ukhuluma kanje coach.
Yebo. Ya wena mnakethu ngiyakuva lokho Ntibane
uyayiveta lendaba kodwa ke nakethi liqiniso linye iswalo ingefika final besiyaguquka manje nale kwesabasaba kancane lo ukuthi hayi kube manje lokuyibhafalo hayi cishe beyitawuthuka neswana manje nyalo ile party lo one note lesuke ngayo ku-Sundown ngaphinde yaphuma ngayo nala kulinanga ku-Buffalo ayinyawo sabasaba lapha ku-final.
Ngiyakuva baba, ngiyakuva.
Ya ngiyawusaba ngithembi vele ngoba ngiyayibona leswalo sinaseyifika kufanele bese iyashintsha mbaba lapha nje ligiyabe liphasi la ku-CTV uyabo tawunyuka lapha ku-final leligiya manje hayi taba matinyanyana yona ingazama ile party but nje nakungenyusa labadlali ngoba kakhulu lapha kule party ngathi kunabadlali abalekhaya bona bane-experience bonke kodwa nje hayi ngabadlali akusiyo ligiya labafanele ngabakulo lela abadlala ngayo.
Usho kanje? Hayi sicabanga ukuthi batawu-encourage-eka ngoba seyi-final lena nabo bayifisa kathi bayigcina inkomishi.
Ya hayi nabangaqina nje hayi batayo bangawina nabo but nje hayi kutaba ngumdlalo omuhle ngayo.
Hayi siyabonga baba.
Ngiyabonga.
Bukelo channel Swazi njengaloku ubona nawe bantu bathi lobolela indzaba lapha ukuthi kuyo i-final itabe khamba kanjani kodwa ke mina nginesifiso sekuthi ngive ukuthi wena uthi tawuhamba kanjani nawe ngoba mina nje kathi ngagcina kuva basho ukuthi umkhonto kaShaka ayeza amanzi khona ozonethwa ngathi noma khona lo wavala lokho noma kwendekani ngathi ukuthi la ku sport show sasiyibonga i-team yakho na uyifavor usho ukuthi ingwema balabala uyabona sikhulumisene namandlazi lapha washo wathi ingwema balabala yengwe mana ngikwathi ke mina kumlingisela kodwa nje bekashengisa excitement lenkulu yena emva ukuthi umdlalo usawuphelile seyiwinile yona ingwema balabala asesiva ukuthi labo laba favor yona emva kwaNswalozi bathi labo laba favor yona Royal Leopard bona bathi kanti siphinde sakhulumisana naye PRO wayo i-Royal Leopard ungaqala umdlalo lo vele kwasho ukuthi yena udirector wina kuvele kwaba njengamagama akhe ke manje ke ngibese kuba nebhadi ukuthi ngingasamtholi na iphela umdlalo ukuthi wena bowukulungiselela kanjani nokuthi uvele ube sure ukuthi udirector uthatha lo mdlalo awungabadi kodwa ke utshengisile ukuthi bekavela lungiselele ngoba unele ukuthola lelo goal Nyoro Ntibano wavela wasesothi advale madoda athi uqede asesesive ngiqhubeka ngivule iqhingo lami lapha 76073020 76073020 ungaqhubeka ngishayele mbukelo channel Swazi wendele khona ukuthi sikhone ukukhulumisana umdlalo usaqhubeka nje la emva kwami sidabe solo sikhuluma thina nawe 76073020 usho ukuthi wena ucabanga ukuthi le final itawuba njani nokuthi isuggestion yakho ukuthi inqobe njani iSwalozi noma ukuthi inqobe njani le yakho i-team lo ifavor noma ukuthi inqobe njani i-Royal Leopard iSwalozi ngoba ngifuna mina ukuthi tiqhutselane ngive tihlwele ukuthi timephi tona towards umdlalo lotabe ukhona we-final wengwanya makhaya usemoyeni ngakumukela kaShani Swazi.
Yebo ba.
Yes Matikwana baba usovela ukwakwamukela.
Yo Matikwana.
Yes ba. Beka ba.
Yes sir.
Usemoyeni.
Yebo baba ngomthi lena itawuhamba neswalo.
Ufeva iswalo mina.
Ufeva iswalo.
Sithini isizathu sakho lesenda ucabanga ukuthi ayishaya le party?
Awatayishaya. Yawina wanona.
Usho ngane bafo yini lo loyibonayo loqanga ukuthi ayakhona kuyinqoba ngayo ngoba iyamaya attack.
Angeke kuyishaya iswalo ku final.
Ibhola inamaqiniso. Ba ibhola inamaqiniso baba. Ibhola ayinamaqiniso baba.
Ufathi ngiyakutshela. Ngiyakutshela. Tawina nje wanona.
Hayi, nangabe ku1 note mlethu sengize ngicabanga kenyalo ukuthi ngithi vele nanga mina sengingaqala kusho nakwendeka idliwa neswalo dawu sowuthini.
Angeke ngitakushayela mina. Nakshayela. Yeah, nakshayela.
Good thinking ama. Yabo. Umbukelo wami lapha ke uthi yena vele utangishayela kudizelela ukuthi i-team yakhe imbabane Swallows itawunqoba lo mdlalo vele unesibinzi lesiphelele sokuthi utawuhamba nawo lo mdlalo. Asesivele moya channel Swazi usemoyeni ngakwamukela. Usemoyeni ka channel Swazi ngakwamukela.
Matiwe.
Yes bafo.
Kuma nasizozira Matiwe.
Phephethe.
Ubhuda mina ebhuda ngifeva lo weseli bhuda wabini.
Waza wena ufevani ke kule final?
Bhuti.
Kule final tabu fevani?
Kule final bhuda mvele ngabe ngazile swaro bhuda wabetho yabo swaro vele itaba final kwesana.
Une showcase ni yako lo?
Ngine showcase wena manje manje swaro ngayibona idla usala amalanga yona ayikho kahle esimene kodwa nje yona iyakhama ngomswana.
Kube buhlungu lapha mnethu ukuthi bangibhejela ngithi ngine citizen naleya i-team yami leya itiyawufika lapha kuma semifinals. Yafika i-citizen base bayaqwila abantu.
Ngiyakhumbula bhuda vele bayifika i-citizen manje ifinish up kahle kahle.
Kodwa ke uyakhumbula ukuthi baqwila abantu sibhejile la.
Bhuti.
Manje ngiko ngiyesaba ukubhejela nawo mnethu.
Kodwa nathi kwene miyasekwene yakutha muthi wona ngashayela futhi futhi nabe ngikhona le khona le yabona.
Ngiyakuva.
Matiwe.
Kuthi inkinga ke bafo ke mina nje lengikusho konyalo kunye ukuthi sitawudibana stadium ngoba bese niyangibhaqela lapha e-stadium.
Matiwane mina ngeke ngikubhaqele futhi ngize lapho.
Kuthi inkinga.
Okay, Matiwe.
Ngiselele imizuzu lesihlanu kuphela mbukelo channel Swazi kuthi ngikhulumise wona lo mdlalo lona kuthi wena ucabanga ukuthi kuhambe kanjani lapha esigabeni sako ukuthi imbabane Swallows sevele iya ku final iyawudibana nayo iqembu lelikhulu lapha la Royal Leopard. I-final Royal Leopard versus Babane Swallows uthini wena mnene? Usemoyeni ngakwamukela?
Yebo, kunjani madukwana zami?
Ngiyaphila mnethu final Swallows versus Leopard.
Ukuthi mfana babe i-Swallows itayithatha le game because the Swallows is an experienced team. Okay, so far yabona ukuthi inato lesinkinga but nje technical ba-right kakhulu bantu be-Swallows and mangabuka ukuthi lapha City bashaya amabhola amathathu ngaphandle kwenkinga so lokho kwenta kokuthi le nombolo yalamagoli ngoba kufuna thina-ke le nombolo yalamagoli so ngicabanga ukuthi kwenta kokuthi kufinali ukhona labatawenda against i-Royal Leopard.
So unelithemba lokuthi i-Royal Leopard tawudliwa wena?
No, i-Royal Leopard nje ngibuke kuma-attackings ayo I see ukuthi ku-create ama-chances. Ngicabanga ukuthi i-Royal Leopard ingayidlalela ukuthi mhlambe ihole igame but according to create ama-chances ba-right kakhulu beswana.
Nakwenteka sebuwina i-Royal Leopard kutase kwendekani kimi nawe mna?
No, kude ngelisho ukuthi kutase kwendekani but nje ngebuka simo mina nginayo ukuthi ngiyayibika i-Royal Leopard nini swake le.
Kuthi inkinga mnethu sitawubona ngawe ngoba mina nasibuka ligoli lelingene lapha lingene nge-throw lekusho ukuthi i-Royal Leopard na coach wayo uphindze washo wathi yena akayithathi i-tournament njenge-league. Tournament utela to finisha ku-league utela to dlala a-maintain.
And lokunye lokutayiboost imbabane Swallows madikona babe i-experience kuma-knockout and nawubuka ukuthi engwenyama cup betabona mhlambe besithathu kufinali batawudlala ingwenyama cup so bona sebeke lokwethuka mhlambe kudlala ifinal engwenyama cup so konke lokho kutababooster and itawukuda ikuma-frustration i-Royal Leopard yekufuna le game.
Ngibani oba ingoti kofa ku-champion nel-underdog?
No, mina nje ngikubuka-ke la madikona babe ngibuka lokho ukuthi iswalo vele nyalo every game ithatha ukuthi is a serious because you are preparing outside games ayo.
Ngawuthatha nje babukela babili ngiyakuva mina yena. Ngawuthatha babukela babili bese sengivele ngiyagoqoda mbukelo channel Swazi ngoba basiniketa la-hour linye lapha emoyeni kulandzela ukuthi isikhathi sami sesiyangikuphela imizuzu yami seyangichabalala. So ngawuthatha babili nje bese sengiyaphuma manje ngivabuhlungu ukuthi mina yethu Tito lapha bengithi angishayela sigabenza ukuthi ukhalile ukuthi ufuna kubeka lapha emoyeni. Channel Swazi usemoyeni ngakumukela ngumatikweni. Matikweni wababi yakumukela usemoyeni.
Hello baba unjani?
Ngiyaphila mina yethu ngilalele nje la kucingweni lakho.
Ya Matikweni.
Yebo sir. Kwa channel Swazi yebo mina yena.
No Matikweni le final vele baba ngiyibuka ngithatha ngeswalo baba.
Yena yethu ngibala waphinza ingoma esikathathu la kangwane. Kulandzelana.
Hello awu ngeswalo vele isayithethe ngoba yena lesathi dala baba.
Yethu ungasho ukuthi seyithethe ingadlala.
Inkinga lenkulu lefatha ngathi noma ekwenteka lokuthi sonke isikhathi bona solo ngaba bafundi ukuthi ngabe yini salaphi le baba udliwe kathathu sekudliwa abantu banye sola uboslofuza lapho.
Asesethembe-ke ngiko lokhu kusho ukuthi na ucabanga nyalo kutawendeka nowaphela labantu sebalungisile nabo.
Indlela ngakuyendela nje bake ngabe kuvele yanikwa lesifana. Inike ngoba kudala sedlala nemehlethu nge-final.
Yena yethu mina ngicela ube lapha estadium utawethuka. Khona lokhu asuke kwendeke lapha ungayi uyijajile iya uyibukela.
Bona akusiyo leyithandza kweleswalo ngeluwesendi. Efana ayizenze nje lephathi lama-final. Iyakungela nje sonke isikhathi kumenzi. Manje vele sajapha siyayazi ngoba ingonyama yinto yethu ukuthi vele sidlala ngwane.
No, andawuthatha wekugcina mbukelo channel Swazi ngimatikweni ngingavalelisi lapha esitulweni sami ngiyashisa impela lapha e-studio bayatshengisa abantu ukuthi bafeva baphumela wonke futhi ndawuthatha nje wekugcina munye losavele sobe nenhlanhla la so vele ube nayo inhlanhla uba wokugcina ka channel Swazi usemoyeni ngakumukela kumatikweni.
Ngiyabonga masike dosibela lethu.
Ya ngiyabonga mina ukuthi ugcina utholile mngeni.
Phela make yabona le ibhola ihle maqiniso matikweni.
Kakhulu mina.
Yabona kube le participate bekhoshwa ngini. Yayithabi iswana.
Bota wena njani yini le bota yenda letawehluka wena?
Ya le bengitawena bekutawehluka iswalo emakithi akayiboni ukuthi iswalo kumele athekhe kanjani nakafuna kumele ashade khona. Iswalo na ufuna uyishaya ungachamuke straight. Straight utawukhanza bophani babatawehluka. But now ufuna uyishaya iswalo nawe ilephathi unemdlali lokuthiwa ngumanyofu une-sprint. Une striker lokuthiwa ngubheri. Ude-sprint lesinganani but une-experience.
And aggressive.
Unemdlali-ke lofana namlilo loshow ngema-long pass. Isike lapho izwalo na ufuna uyishaya emagoli angena kusolo achamba ezi-square balls baphuwa ekudifendeni si-square ball usho ungangibuta ngibeke. Uyeva
but bathi ngosilapha i-defense yeswalo
injani
yinze i-defense yeswalo yayinaka
i-defense yeswalo mntanami-ke ibobuze bayo abusebenzi kangakanani. Le defense yeswalo isikhuluma ngale defense sine ejika ibe ma-midfield yabo sifanele mkhweli isifiso mabili bese kusuka phakma nalo lathi abe a-central defense naye abe yisweeper at the same time yabona lesisting yabona ngabanayo yesike lapho if utofika uba attacker uba ngesiswini bese uthi sideways bese kunema-square balls itokhanza bheri amonzi afake ekhanda seven ipoor independent i-process one utawubuta nobubuye magula abashayele against imbabane Swallows ayikhamba kuma-process straight akayikhamba
hayi uyatilisekelela mina ethi kube kusenkantolo ngavele ngibuta lo mnyumeli ukuthi sowuthini yena
uma nyalo mzana make lengakutshela kona nabala bathi iswalo yayithatha ngiyayivumela through experience nokutayela ngiyayithatha ubuntu singiyithimeke thatha kathathu i-rwanda ephathekile yathatha yayithatha imveze kathathu ilini yes ngesikhathi sabofashe sabozakhele emanyathi way back but
le ngufisa no ngifuna angithi ngala ukusikhumbutane laba angithi ushiliki wena
yes ngisho iliki
mina ngifuna nama tournament lo khanda uthi la ngishaya igoli linye ngiyadefenda uphelele umdlalo uyabona
kude mfana ma ukuthi nje nakufika kulele sithathu ukuthi ngisithathu ubeke ekhaya bese bakubuka labanye
so sine showcase lengakanani ke nyamuhla ukuthi imbabane Swallows zitawuthatha
okay mina ngikhulumela ibhola eMadikwele ukufisa kwakho ukuthi kuthathe iswalo ngoba ngiswalo yebhola
yes
but inside ekhaya grounding ngendlela lamathipsi adlela ngayo ithi la kube neuro dibali mina nje kube ngiloqasha coach kule phasi mina ngabe sengiyamshifta so lokhona inkinga le khona ngeke ushaya ithi kathathu naka4 yabona
nguva kahle
iyabehlula iswalo wisha akayishinjeli ngathi akawabukele amagefu lapho khona iswalo sayishaya khona ike yashaya manje sometimes uyayithilata kaningi mina uhlala ngikhona ngiyayibuzo noma ibe namanje sometimes awukhumbule amagolani babuthe bo bekakhanga kuma-crossing ngeke iswalo mzanamake ukuyikhambele estraightin from Midfield utawukhamba C14 nawuphuma lapho utawuvelela mthawo uvelele phansi uphana kumele ucele bamba ucela kwena
hey no ngiyabonga baba
asibone
Matikwana wabeke so vele ushawe yakula manje esigabeni sokuthi la studio bese kushisela mina ngedwana kani mina bese sengihlaselwa nginonke ngihlasela mina ngedwa kanti phela munye kumele bese uyangifavor mina ngoba mina ngisuke ngiku-neutral side ukuthi angifuni ukuthi imbabane Swallows iyathatha angifuni ukuthi imbabane i-Royal Leopard iyathatha ngifuna nje ukuthi mina sikhulume ibhola ngiyangijabulisa ukuthi nibabukeli be-Channel Swazi niyastikisha ekuthenini vele ibhola ide maqiniso kodwa-ke kulowo muntu ukhuluma inhluthu yakhe ukuthi yena ufiseni ngingizama ngihambule kiso Channel Swazi Sport Show ngiyawuphinza ngithi evikini lelitawo ngiyakuphathela ukuthi baqoshwa yini ema-sponsors lapha ezakhele ngiyakuphathela noma kanjani ngiyawukulungisa lokho kusukela kusasa lokho kusako phinza futhi ngiyaphinza ngibuye la sikhulumisana nani ukuthi lapha eLesotho kuhamba kanjani esigabeni sokuthi imbabane Swallows ziyasho ukuthi Soto Tandla kuvulekile labo labafisile kuyiphethe la bangahamba awukavalwa ukuthi ungasho ukuthi awusize imbabane Swallows noma ungisana kodwa nje nangabe ufisile kufika eLesotho uyobona naleli thuba ukuthi ubhadale emabhansini uhambe eLesotho onke ke amadolobha anenizawutawuthe ekubhadalela i-Channel Swazi iyathembisa ukuthi itaqhubeka nekunitshela ukuthi sekuvaliwe yini kubhadalwa noma akavalwa kodwa-ke tonke ama-details nawushayela ka-Channel Swazi utawathola ngengizama ngihambule ngiyaphinza ngengematikweni wabayo ngithi nawudibana nami ngivusele njengalokhu sihlale sivuselana angisuke umuntu lovalile see you evikini lelitawo ngalokhu kufanayo ngesikhathi